Yo, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're talking about Jason Noah's major key strategy, and we're going to talk about the Forex Kings that is making a big return very soon because I do have my logins for this account still. But before we get there, guys, I do want to thank today's sponsor, which is FXGT. They are a fully licensed by the FSCA broker that recently launched their very special Optimus account with a leverage of 1 to 5,000. Now, traders will start off with a 1 to 2,000 leverage. All you need is to trade a minimum of 5 lots and have at least 8 trading days. But if 1 to 5,000 is too much for you, not a problem. They also have a mini and a standard account that you can use with a 1 to 1,000 leverage. The best thing about that is you get a 50% deposit bonus on your first deposit and then a 25% loyalty bonus thereafter. Meaning that for every deposit you do thereafter, they will give you 25% as well. Now, I will leave a link in the description or in the comment section for you guys below. Make sure you to check out the link and start trading smart with fxgt.com. Now, let's get back to Jason Noah here as well. Now, Jason Noah, obviously, he has done so many things as we remember or as we know it, right? We have seen him come up with Alpha Markets, Alpha Funder, and Forex Kings. But today we have to talk about Forex Kings because this is how I got to know about Jason Noah. My sister's child also spoke about Jason Noah. And how she was inspired by him on that as well. Now, someone asked me if I don't want to review the course. Now, as you guys can see, the course is only dropping in 13 hours. And like I said, I do have my logins for it still. Now, I want to talk about the major key strategy. I'm going to do the same thing I had done for everyone else that I have reviewed. Before I continue, I want to say that everything that I am about to discuss with you guys, they are based off my own personal opinion. I am not here to tell you to go and purchase this. I'm not here to tell you that it works. I'm only here to tell you that based on information that you could potentially get freely available out there, if this is worth your time and your money to go and spend it on there, you have to decide for yourself on that. Because I see Jason Noah's course is freely available everywhere you look, and I don't understand how people can just put his full course on YouTube, but he's not going to do anything about it, right? But in any case, so the major key strategy is something that we do want to talk about very quickly, right? Now, it says here the major key is fully based technical analysis, basically price movements, pattern on graphs. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys how it works, not really how it works, but basically I'll give you an idea of what is covered. Now, this is nothing like the other reviews that I've done where they'll tell you we cover this, we cover that, we give you this, we give you that, we give you this, so there's no structure. It's basically just telling you what you have to do. Right now, to give you an example of what I mean is that if you join certain courses, they'll tell you, we start there, this is an order block, this is that, this is this, this is that, that, and that, and that. And so you go straight down the list, right? With this strategy, it's not something that as a beginner trader, you can just go through it and you can just basically take it and you can just apply it. Now, I'm not going to scroll down any further because why? Like I said, I treat this the same as I treat any other review that I do when it comes to a course, because that's very difficult to review a course because you cannot really gauge whether it's going to work or not. I don't have the time to sit and see if these things are going to work. And I know there's people who had probably gone through the experience, but I haven't received any updates on this also. So I'm going to treat this the same way as I've done with any other person before. And I'm just going to give my opinion based on what I've read on through it, right? Now, I've also watched a lot of the videos that is freely available everywhere for you to go and see, to give you guys some sort of an indication. Now, one thing I do know about Jason Noah is that he loves to trade trend lines, right? Trend lines, counter trend lines, a break of counter trend lines. So there was a video that I basically watched where, the explanation is kind of very straightforward. Now, the only thing that you get in the major key course is basically, they kind of give you an indication of, they call it the the final kiss or something like that. Any case, so you basically trade. Now remember, there's more rules that needs to be satisfied that I'm not going to talk about, right? So basically how the strategy works, as we all know, so you basically need to make sure that you have 4 touches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you will basically need to wait for the market to break high, and then you need to use some other stuff in order to get into the market. Now, in simple technical analysis, in simple technical terms, we call this a break of a trend line or a break of a counter trend line. So if the trend is going up and you're drawing a trend line against the trend, that is known as a counter trend line, right? Because you're countering the trend line. You're drawing a trend line against the trend, right? So that is what he loves to do. And then you'd also basically you'd you do all of these things, and you come in there and I hope you guys makes you understand. I don't trade with trend lines. I trade purely market structure and macroeconomics, right? But the course or the strategy is very self-explanatory. And remember, it's not a course, first of all. So I didn't expect it to be a full breakdown of all of these things that you are looking for: trading psychology, this and that and that. And we're going to cover that in this video also. Now, guys, don't forget, I do wanted to tell you guys about the equipment that I am giving away, but I will talk about that in tomorrow's video. I actually do have it here that I wanted to show you guys, but I'll show you guys in tomorrow's video. Now I'll show you guys in Sunday's video. Tomorrow we are announcing the winner for the other 5k. We already delivered the previous 5k account to the previous winner for Wednesday. Tomorrow we got another winner. So yeah, I know someone's gonna say like, oh, you just came through it. Guys, to be honest with you, I do not like to review courses and mentorships, because you cannot measure the success of a course just by looking at it. Somebody has to take it. They need to go and back test it. They need to go and run through it. Unfortunately, it's not my job, and I do not have the time to go and check whether a course is going to work, because a course needs long-term sustainability, long-term testing in order to determine whether it's going to work or not. If you have traded trend lines and counter trend lines and break of counter trend lines, break of trend lines, then you should be able to tell us whether this type of strategy works, because that's basically what the major key consists of. It is about trading trend lines and some other mixtures that they've got in there. Now, guys, tomorrow is the last day. Yes, this month is so long. Tomorrow is the last day. I will return with signal reviews again, starting on Sunday, which is the new month. So tomorrow I'm going to drop another video that's similar to the one that we're talking about over here. But guys, that is it from my side. I want to say once again thank you to everyone for the birthday wishes. And yes, guys, thank you for your time. And as always, cheers for ears.